Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Bellisio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Bellisio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Bellisio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at belisiofoods.com/careers.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
Well, happy morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show right here on Main Street TV, where we have some beautiful and special guests here in the studio today. And we're going to talk about some fun things coming up with Apple City Players in the Marquee. So welcome. And if you would introduce yourselves, I mean, I'm sure everybody knows, but just in case.
You go first.
My name is Kim Seitz, and I am the secretary for Apple City Players.
I'm Allison Morris, and I'm a part of the Apple City Players.
Amongst other things that you're doing right now, like raising a newborn and
Yep, got a newborn at home.
Yeah.
She just turned 8 weeks, so I think at 8 weeks they're no longer considered newborn, but
oh, well, in my eyes,
it's still a newborn.
Yeah, right. Still
I'm with
fully
you.
dependent.
That's right.
as long as you're still counting in weeks, it's a newborn.
That's right. I agree.
Right.
She's not walking yet.
Well, very good. Well, how's she doing?
Good.
Yes.
Doing really good. Yeah. We've had 2 nights where we slept all night long. Other than that, I usually see 3 a.m., 5 a.m. You know.
You'll
all
get
nights.
there eventually.
Yeah, we'll get there. I'm
Hopefully.
enjoying it. So.
Yeah, it's all worth it, right?
Yeah.
She was like, look, I fixed my hair and everything today.
Yeah. I'm not in my pajamas.
This is great. Well, we're happy to get you out and about and have you here on the program. So, okay, you guys have a lot of things coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll kind of just let you roll with it if you want.
Okay. We have coming up our first annual reverse raffle, and that is a fundraiser that we are doing to help raise funds for our licensing, our music rights, safer sets. If you've been to any of our shows, you know that we use a lot of the flats have been used over and over, and so we really need something safe and sturdy and portable.
Okay.
So we're going to be using some of the proceeds toward that. We are a nonprofit organization, so every penny that we take in through donations or through fundraisers like this goes back into our program. Our upcoming season that we have, it includes our first musical. And music rights alone, a lot of people don't get, and I didn't get this before I started, was to realize that some of these expenses go into the thousands just to ask to have the rights to
Just
play
to
the
do
music.
To be able to play the music and sing the music and all
Exactly.
of that. Like,
Right.
it's insane.
Insane. So everything that we have built into our fund is based on just membership, donations, sponsors. So we thought, let's do something a little different. We've got some big shows coming up. We need this set pretty quickly because our show's coming up in July. So we are selling these tickets at $20 each, a maximum of 200 tickets.
Okay.
The first, well, I say the first prize winner, but it's going to be the last ticket drawn. And so,
Yes.
So that's
thus the word reverse raffle.
Right.
We'll explain that here in a moment.
so all
If you're the loser, you're the winner.
Right.
pretty much, yeah. But excuse me, yeah. So we'll put all the tickets in a drum, and the first ticket that gets drawn is going to win $100 cash. And
Okay.
And then every so many tickets, we'll have a prize. And we have a lot of prizes that have been donated. We have like a gift basket from Holzer. We have tickets to see Fleetwood to the Max at the Marquee. We have
Okay.
gym memberships, play
6
tickets.
cents gift card.
6 cents
Oh,
gift
yeah.
card.
Yeah.
Other gift cards and things. We have Cincinnati Reds tickets.
Yeah.
We have some artwork by Matt Wilson that he donated.
Wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful
Yeah.
art. Just all kinds of prizes, and then other cash prizes along the way too. So at the end, the last ticket drawn will win that $1,000.
So, okay, because I've seen reverse raffles before, and I mean, nobody gets anything except for the reverse means, like what Kim's saying. Basically, they draw tickets you want to be the one that doesn't get your ticket drawn.
Yeah,
You want to
right.
be that last ticket. You want to be
Right.
the loser
Yes.
because
Yeah.
you are the winner if you're the loser. If that makes
Mhm.
any sense. But you all are giving prizes out along the way. I've never
Yeah.
seen that before.
Right.
Where every so often that ticket's going to win something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is completely through the generosity of donors.
Yes.
So
Wow. Okay. This is like win-win because you're
Yeah.
going to get a chance to win a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Plus $1,000.
Yeah.
What will we do with
I-
$1,000?
I never win anything. I'm usually like the last ticket drawn. So, I mean, if you
There
never
you go.
win, I mean, you might
If
have
you're
a
the most
shot.
unlucky human in the world, play
Yeah.
because you're probably
Right,
going
right.
to win. No, it is such an interesting concept and a lot of fun and whatever. So, are you guys having like a party that night when you're going to do the drawing, or is it like a thing, or is it just you're doing it on Facebook, or how is that going to happen?
We do plan on going Facebook Live for the drawing because you do not have to be present to win. But if you do show up, we're also going to have other like
like
what's
a
it called?
take a chance, like
Take
bag
a
raffles.
chance, like where you pay for tickets and you drop them in, like a penny sale type
Okay.
thing.
Mhm.
So we have over 60 prizes
so far.
so far. Over
Oh my
60.
gosh, you guys have
Yeah.
been at
We've
it.
been
Yeah.
busy.
Wow.
So even if you don't buy a reverse raffle ticket, or if you don't get in time to get one, we still have other things that you can come. And we're going to have some light refreshments and some concessions and things like
50-50
that.
drawing.
50-50.
And then we have other activities planned also. So it is open to the
Okay.
public. It's free admission.
And when is this
Everybody
again?
come in. June the 1st at the Marquee.
Okay.
Mhm.
Doors open at 5:30 p.m.
What day is that? Is that a
It's a Saturday.
Saturday? Okay.
Next Saturday, I think.
Yep. And if
Okay.
there's anybody watching that is like a small business owner or just an we have lots of individuals too that have
Mhm.
donated prizes. We're going to have a list of all of our sponsors and people who donated,
Mhm.
So we're taking donations if anybody's got anything.
Absolutely.
They'll
We'll
take
get your
all they
name
can
out there.
get.
That's right.
Yeah, it'll be on Facebook. We'll talk about you at the event.
Love
Yeah.
that. Okay. So, where do people buy the tickets to help you out along the way?
So I have Venmo, PayPal, Facebook Pay. If you want to message Apple City Players Facebook page, I can do that. Or at the Marquee, she works there in the box office on Tuesday.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturday.
Yeah.
From noon to 5.
So
So today,
Today, I'll be there today till 5
from
o'clock.
noon to 5.
And I will tell you, tickets are getting limited. We are less than 50 tickets now.
yeah,
So,
Oh.
yeah.
not much left.
So,
Yeah.
of the reverse raffle. Now, the Take a Chance bag, unlimited.
Yeah.
Come in.
So-
And we are promoting on our Facebook page now. There's a like and share thing that you're doing.
Mhm.
I'll let you
Yes,
talk about
there's
that.
a like, share, comment, post on Apple City Players Facebook page. The night before the event, we are going to draw, and somebody will win 30 free tickets to the
To the Take a Chance.
Take a chance. Yeah.
Nice. You guys are
So-
just the gift that keeps on giving. So, if I want to Venmo you a thing, how do I?
It is Allison with a Y _ Morris is my Venmo.
Let's see
And
if we
then-
can find you.
Yeah.
I'm going to look you up.
Okay.
While you're looking that up, I will tell you some of the events that we're also going to be doing at that event. We have started our first annual Youth Artist Award winner, and that was selected from our board members based on essays that some of the outgoing seniors submitted to us. The theme was, how has performing arts affected you? And that could be any kind of performing arts, creative writing, stage performances, band, music, anything performing.
hmm
We had several essays come in from the seniors,
Is that
and
you?
That's me.
that's her. And so out of that, it was a really hard decision because some of these essays
They were incredible.
touched us. Yeah, they touched us so much that
Yeah.
and some of the things that kids go through now.
Mhm.
it just amazes me. There's a lot of pressure on kids today. And so having a way to creatively express yourself and
Mhm.
that kind of thing. So our winner this year was Eric Robinson.
Mhm.
So they are going to be there
Eric
too.
works at 6 Cents.
Oh,
really?
yes.
Yeah, he does.
Well,
Yep.
okay. So we're going to
He's a host.
Okay. We're going to be
Yes.
presenting that award. So they'll be there with their family that night getting their award. So that's part of the activities. We also, if you
All
have,
right, I just paid you.
Ooh, we sold a ticket.
so now we're down in the 40s. So if you want your ticket.
I got it.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
we're
how
gonna
easy
set
it
down.
is. Just
Yeah,
I was
that's
that was my point, is to let you know how easy that is.
We appreciate it.
So no, we love our sweet Eric, and
Oh my gosh.
just a doll.
The essay was incredible.
Oh,
Very incredible.
yeah. Really
I
good.
should make him come on and read it.
It was really good.
Yeah.
No, that's wonderful. And I love how much, and I think it gets a little confusing to people. You have like the Southern Hills Arts Council, you have Apple City Players, you
Yes.
have the Marquee itself as an entity. You have, and so I think it does confuse people a
Mhm.
little bit about,
Yes.
it's not all one thing. It's
Yeah.
Yes.
a
Thank
lot
you
of
for
different-
mentioning that. Yes.
That is
because-
something we said in our email too.
Mhm.
You know, because they are all separate. And
yeah.
I know that like Shaq had just had a bunch of donations, and then we sent ours out right after that. And I'm like, oh, I don't want people to think we're the same thing.
Right.
Right,
You
no, we're
know,
Like,
not
boy,
double
they're a
dipping.
bunch of
Right,
greedy,
not double dipping.
greedy
Yeah.
Readersons. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk there for a minute. But I think my point to that was kind of explaining that there are different entities within and housed at the Marquee,
Mhm.
but also how much you all do each entity individually for youth and
Right.
keeping them interested in the arts and all
Mhm.
that. I think
Yes.
is such a good thing.
Yeah.
So like your scholarship or whatever is like really, really cool. Your essay
Yeah.
contest, that's awesome.
Yes. Yes. And we're hoping to get some workshops this summer. We had one already. I know right now is a busy time of year for everybody.
It's
and
bad.
yes, with graduations and with us getting ready for this next show coming up. But hopefully later on in the summer, I know that's one of the things that Doug, our chairman, is wanting to do, is to get some more workshops out there and get some more children involved. And then our other entity that you're talking about with the Marquee will be having a children's production in December.
Mhm.
So we do want to keep kids interested because
Yeah. They're doing Annie, right?
Annie Jr.
Annie Jr.
Love that. So this all kind of started, I think, with Cindy, right, and doing Kid Kringle, or what did we do it before, or did they do kids productions before that?
There was during COVID year. There was
Oh, that's right. They
Yeah.
did
do
the
an internet
yes.
type
Mhm.
show.
I remember that now.
So that kind of like kickstarted
Kind of
it.
kickstarted it because everyone. I mean, it was just so well like watched and
Yeah.
attended.
Yes.
People loved it. It was like everyone was just dying for something to
Yeah.
Right.
be normal.
Yes.
Right.
So we did that. Kid Kringle, then what? Elf Jr. last year.
An Elf Jr. And then there was another like right after COVID. There was one, Dr. Evil and
Dr.
Oh,
Evil
that's
and the
right.
pigeon
The
and
pigeons.
Laser
Yes, the
eyes or
pigeons.
something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
yeah, and the kids
The-
love that.
What was that? The pigeons with lasers or
Lasers.
something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
So I think that this is just something that, hopefully it continues on, that the kids can look forward to every year and
Mhm.
get involved with, and gives them something to do. And,
Yes.
And one of the Courtney McManus, she's in Leading Ladies. She had mentioned something that I didn't know. She just mentioned that Jackson Middle School now has a drama club. I didn't know
Oh.
that. I thought that was really cool. I
That's
don't know. I don't know much about it, but she had mentioned that the middle school was now starting a drama club.
love that. And
Something to that
getting
effect,
getting
so.
them started early. And I think I look back about like school and all that stuff, and had I been able to maybe start at that age, I would have been more apt to do
Mhm.
it
Mm-hmm.
as in
Yeah.
high school and college and stuff like that. Like I think I told you guys, or I've said it on the air, but I never was in like drama in high school, but in college, one of my favorite professors, because I did communications and stuff, so I had to take some classes within his drama thing, and he became like one of my favorite professors. So I ended up taking like acting class and a producing class and whatever. And they were like some of my favorite classes.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, I should have done this before.
We have a great time.
fun.
We
Yeah.
have a really good time.
I think I really liked the directing one. To me was fun. I guess because you got to boss people around a little bit, but no, because you could just take your spin on and put your
Like
spin
your
on
vision,
whatever. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. And it's like, oh, he needs to go over there and pick that book up. How am I going to make him
Mhm.
go do that?
Right. All those
Yeah.
little things that you don't really think
don't
about
think
until
about
you're
it.
in the moment. Like,
Yes.
you have to make sure this person gets from this side of the stage
Yeah,
to this
and there
side of
has
the
to be
stage.
with intention. You know,
Right.
it has to, has to be
Exactly.
a purpose
Right.
of walking from
Yeah.
one place to another. So
Directing is so important. I can remember being on stage and just being like, something as simple as, I don't know what to do with my hands. Where do I
Yes.
put them? What do I, and when you're on stage, you don't really know. So it's nice to have that eye out there to be like, this is how you should do it.
'cause they're looking at the overall
Yeah.
picture of the situation
Yeah.
instead of being in it. So I think that's really fun. I couldn't act. I sucked at the acting class because I could never remember my lines. I would panic and forget, and then they would all laugh at me. It's fine.
We've ad-libbed a time or two.
That's been known to happen. We had one
Something
show,
along
and
those
I'm not going to
lines.
mention the show or the actor, but we had one show where somebody said their line that was meant to happen
Like way later.
completely in the
Mhm.
next scene. But
And then we were all staring at each other
Yep.
like,
but everybody trusted each other so much, and eventually they were able to get back to that point.
Mhm.
But there was a little bit of panic there for a minute, like, wait, we skipped pages.
yeah. Oh man, he recovered it well.
He did. He yes.
It was awesome how we made our way back, but it was in the moment you're like,
Shh, shh.
that's not supposed to happen yet.
But when you're going through like weeks of rehearsal ahead of
Mhm.
time, you trust each other and
Yeah.
you
Oh,
learn
yeah.
to pick up each other's signals and
Sure.
things. So,
It becomes family like
It
like so
does.
many other
and
situations.
we've had a lot of repeat people
Mhm.
in these shows. And if you've ever been to our shows, you're going to know, well, I remember them from this show.
Mhm.
This time we had a record number of people come out for auditions.
Oh my gosh, and they
Which-
were all so good.
They were all very good, and it's a small cast, so I know that it was hard for Brittany.
To
to
she
narrow that
was
down.
she was sweating bullets a little
She
bit
was,
Yeah.
on
but
picking and whatever. She
Yeah.
picked a
Yeah.
wild one to start with.
Yeah.
She sure did. This is going to be something else.
I remember walking in day 2 of auditions and I was like, oh my goodness, so many new faces, people we had never seen before. It was great. A lot of good people.
Yes.
I
And
hope
some
they
of them
come
have made their
back,
way
yeah.
into this show now, so now they're
There's like 3
a new part of the family.
3 new people
3
in
new
this.
people.
Yeah, 3 new
That's
people.
Awesome. Love
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about. I was looking for Brittany to come in and be on the show and kind of promote Leading Ladies, but since you guys are here, we can talk about. I don't know if maybe she's not here yet today, but let's talk about that show because it is the next one
Mhm.
coming up for Apple City players. So I know our sweet Brittany here. Well, I think she's sweet.
I love her.
She's awesome. She has the most caustic, dry personality you'll ever meet and see ever, and it's fantastic. But anyway, but yeah, so she is doing her directorial debut, I
Yeah.
guess, if you will. So let's talk about that production for a minute. Are you all in it?
No.
No, we
we're
are
not in
behind
it.
the scenes.
We're
this
behind the
time.
scenes. I do all of the like social media, so I go and I take pictures and I get to see what they're doing and watch them and everything. It's fun to be outside watching it, but we've been going and helping with like reading and just whatever Brittany needs. But yeah, we're not in this one. It's fun to watch. It's hilarious. This is a good one.
So she was telling me that the gist of it is what there's like a lady that has like a lot of money and she's
Mhm.
looking for like relatives or something
Yes,
to leave it to.
lost relatives.
2 nieces.
Mhm.
Oh, 2 nieces. And so these dudes decide to be the nieces. Is
Yep.
that what
Yes.
I'm
Yep.
understanding?
Yep.
They are professional actors,
Professional actors.
and
yeah.
they're down on their luck. And they see this story in the newspaper. This millionairess is about to kick the bucket, and she's looking for what they think is her 2 nephews.
Mhm.
So they decide we're going to impersonate these nephews and get this money, only to find out it's really nieces. So they're in it by then. So they take on the personality of the nieces to try to fool her and get the inheritance.
Yep.
So
And those roles are played by Doug Sharp and Matthew Wilson.
Oh God.
You want to
That
see
is
it.
awesome.
You want to see it. It is gold.
I'll bet they are hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh
Really
my
good.
gosh, you girls.
Yes.
That is so cool.
A disclaimer: this is a PG-13 show.
Yeah, don't bring the kids.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's
It's a little rough.
adult humor and situations that
Yeah.
just use your discretion. But
Yeah. And the production of Leading Ladies will be held when?
the weekend of July 26th. We have tickets on sale right now. Marquetickets.org. They are $15 in advance. If you buy them at the door, it's $17. So go ahead and get your tickets now and save that extra $2.
Yep.
Very good. It is it's going to be a good one. And then so looking forward, you mentioned that Apple City Players will be doing their first musical, which, you know, all of these fundraisers and things like that, as you said, are helping with this, because music adds a whole other layer or dimension to a production, because it's very costly.
Yeah. And we actually have, so in addition to the fundraisers that we're doing, we are taking sponsors on, because normally in previous years we would look for one sponsor per show, but now things are getting more expensive and we're wanting to build a whole new set. So I mean, it's getting pricey. So now we're looking for multiple sponsors, and we actually have 3 so far. We have 2 that have committed to being a sponsor for the entire season, for every show this season, which is Mark Porter Ford and McKee. I want to get the right word.
Paving.
McKee Paving. I knew that. And Materials was the part. McKee Paving and Materials.
That is so kind.
So they are going to be our season-long
Thank you.
sponsors, and
Thank
we
you very much.
appreciate them very much. And then we also have a show sponsor for Leading Ladies. It's going to be Dave Strickland, State Farm agent.
Okay.
So yeah,
Very
I
cool.
want to give them a shout out too for helping out.
Thank
So
you.
again, if there are businesses that want to sponsor, it'll be on our posters, all of our advertising. So
When we come here and talk about you.
Yeah.
come here and talk about you.
Win-win for all of that too.
So yeah, between sponsorship and fundraising, it's keeping us going. And ticket sales.
Yes.
Buy tickets.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point is, so here's the deal. Y'all don't want to work your butts off and do all of this to have nobody come and watch the thing,
Yeah.
right? Like, you know, the whole point is this is for the community, and it's for people to come and have a great time. I mean, there are communities out there that would kill to have a venue like the Marquee and to
Exactly,
have
yeah.
Yes.
talent like we have here in our area. And I hope people appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, literally, there are so many communities that do not have a Marquee,
Yeah.
Yes.
and we do.
And when
Smack dab in the middle of our downtown.
Right. And when ACP started, my understanding is that it started in a barn somewhere.
Yeah.
And so through the years now, it has developed into this good partnership with the Marquee. And
Sure.
we are so thankful to the Marquee and to
Mhm.
Southern Hills Arts Council
Mhm.
because
They help us a lot.
They do.
Mhm.
They help us tremendously. And like you said, it is a beautiful facility.
Oh my gosh.
We go around to other community theaters, and it just makes us really grateful, like for our partnerships and the people that support us. So
Absolutely. And, you know, if you haven't made it to the Marquee, it's open.
it's open Tuesdays through Saturdays. from
Okay.
noon
I'm going
to
to
5.
sneeze. Sorry.
That's okay.
Go ahead.
But
Trying not to.
Tuesdays through Saturdays. The actual raffle itself is an after-hours event. The doors will open at 5:30 on June the 1st,
Okay.
and we will hopefully not be there too late into the evening. But like I said, it is open to the public, free admission.
Mm-hmm. And those prizes that we were talking about, like we have over 60 prizes. A lot of those are like kid things. So bring your kids.
Yes, kid-friendly.
Yeah,
We have
don't
toys.
Kids, I mean, there's nothing better than to hear their name. Like,
Yeah.
they don't care. Just,
Right.
oh my
Just
God,
wanna
they said
win.
my name.
Yeah.
Like, awesome.
Yes,
We have
for sure.
toys. We have pools. A couple pools. It's
I want a
hot.
pool.
Little.
Come on. Come on out.
I want a pool.
some artworks and things. So we try to get a few gifts in for the guys too. Father's Day's coming up. And
Yeah.
We got some tools and
I like
we tried to
tools,
think of
too.
everybody.
Yeah, yes, all inclusive.
Yeah,
Mhm.
very good. Okay, so I'm very interested in Apple City Players doing Leading Ladies. That will be in July.
Yes.
Of course, please participate in this fundraiser. It took me like 10 seconds to send
Yes.
you money on Venmo.
Yeah.
It's not real hard.
And she could win
and I
$1,000
can win $1,000
Mhm.
or
or some awesome
something else.
prizes. Yeah.
Or a 6 cents gift
or
card.
that. I swear to God, that's exactly what's going to
That's
happen.
what you'll
Right?
win.
That's what Matt said. He said, "I'm going to donate this artwork to you, but I don't want to win it back."
Please don't give it back to me. You're exactly right. That'll be,
That's funny.
or Ren will win it or
Yeah,
something
right,
like.
yeah.
Yeah, one of our staff members. But yeah, so you have that coming up, and then what will be kind of like? What's the series of events that you all have past Leading Ladies, or do you
You wanna
know?
take that? Yeah, we have our
Yeah,
show
so-
schedule lined up.
Oh, see, they came so prepared.
Yeah, we have the whole season. So again, our season sponsors are going to help with all of these shows. So we're thankful for that. We have the next play after Leading Ladies is going to be Clue. So that's a
Okay,
big one.
That will be fun.
Mhm. I think that's directed by Jules and Kelsey.
Yes.
Yeah, Jules and Kelsey Stewart are directing that one. The one after that is Steel Magnolias.
Oh,
I
Need
watched that for the
tissues.
first time yesterday. I
wait,
cried.
you've
Mhm.
never seen Steel Magnolias?
I had never seen it. It is on Amazon Prime.
It is the worst.
Like the ugly cry.
Yes, it is
Oh.
like I can remember being like, I don't understand why people cry at movies. And then I went and I watched Steel Magnolias and I watched My Girl, I think all in like the same month.
Oh no.
And I'm like, like ugly cry stuff.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. It was good. It was
It's
sad.
It's a wonderful story. It's just it's so sad.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's a break from our usual comedies.
Yeah,
slapstick.
absolutely.
And then after that, we're gonna do our
Wait, are you gonna have Dolly Parton in it?
Man, if we could get her down here.
That would be like the
Could you
dream.
have her people call your people or
Yeah,
something?
that'd
and
be
see if you can
awesome.
get Dolly Parton in it?
Dolly, come.
Come
Hey,
on, Dolly.
Come.
We would love to. I'll tell you what. I'll buy you dinner at 6.
Yeah.
Come and be in our production.
That would be awesome.
Yes, it would.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
Either way, it'd be fine.
Oh,
Absolutely.
my husband would love that. That is
That's
his
his
girl.
woman.
Yeah.
But then after Still Magnolias, we are doing our very first musical, and we're gonna do Little Shop of Horrors.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah. So we're excited for that.
We have so
Very
much
excited.
buzz about that already.
Mhm.
Yeah.
People constantly, when auditions, like, this is a massive set with a massive license. So
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
have to space that out a little.
And when will that be? About a year from now,
About
right?
well, probably in the fall of next year.
Okay. So a little over a year
Yes.
away. But that's going to be one that isn't like you practice for a month.
Mm.
Probably. It's going to
No.
be like,
Yeah, we're talking about doing longer.
Longer,
Yeah.
a longer process for that.
Yeah.
And like splitting up, Doug will be directing that and I'll be assisting him with that. And of course, there's a whole production team that's involved. So we're going to break up the audition process for that show. Like the first part is just going to be musical. Come in, sing your songs, that
and
kind
this
of
is
thing.
you're just adding this whole other layer on top of
Yes.
what you already are,
Right.
doing of the whole music and singing and
Mhm.
dancing and
Oh yeah,
I mean, that's all.
it goes into singing and choreography and
Right.
acting and all of it.
And the show's big, so it's going to take up a lot of the theater space,
Yeah.
not just the stage. So there's a lot of planning that has to go into it.
Mhm.
So.
Sure. So it's going to take a while. So when people are like, well, like a year and a half
Yeah.
away, like what? But
Yeah.
it's going to take a long time to
Yeah.
get that thing going in the right direction.
Yeah.
In the meantime, that's why we have a packed schedule of other really good shows
Mhm.
to kind of get everybody ready for that.
Yeah. Get you warmed up.
Yes.
If you can sing, come on out.
Not this.
I
No,
don't
that's going to
sing.
be another behind the scenes thing for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, not- no. I'll wave the plant arms around or something. No, thank you.
Yeah.
One of the doo-wop girls in
Yeah.
the back maybe or something.
Don't ask me to sing. It's not gonna happen. Well, very good. And again, we are so blessed with so much talent here
Mhm.
in our area. And I think there's a lot of people out there that don't know that they have the talent,
Right.
that
Yeah,
they can sing and they can.
absolutely.
I know a few years ago, my little cousin ended up with like a lead in one of the high school plays, and her parents were like, "We didn't know she could sing. We had no idea." And it was a musical.
That's awesome.
And she was like, "I didn't know I could sing either, but evidently I can."
That's great.
So it was just funny stuff. But it's all that Welsh blood in us,
Yeah.
I
The
think.
aesthetic,
The aesthetic ed.
yes. They've trained us and
I
prepared
was
us.
telling my husband about that, and I didn't realize that was just a
It's
here
not
thing.
a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a here thing.
I was talking to him about the Aesthetifed, and he goes, "The what?" I said, the Aesthetifed, where you get up and sing. He goes, "I have no idea what you're talking about."
Yeah.
I said, "From like first grade up, you have to sing a solo." And he goes, he thought I was making it up. I'm like, "No,
Because
really,
it
it's a
sounds
thing."
insane.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's better now. When I had to do it 1,000 years ago,
Same.
it was like all the schools went to Parkview, and we
Yes.
actually competed against
Oh,
each
man.
other.
Yes, and they
We're
scored
graded.
you and stuff.
Yes.
Whew.
It was bad. Like if you didn't walk away with that blue ribbon, it was just like your world was coming to an end. I mean,
Yes.
it was devastating.
Man.
And now they let them sing in groups and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
mean, not us, man. You had to
Mhm.
get up there and sing,
Old Dan Tucker.
yeah,
Old Dan
over the river and through the woods
That's
and
what I
all those
sang.
Yes.
stupid things. I can't remember one song that I sang. We sang Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That's the only one I remember singing.
I remember Aaron singing Rocky Mountain High or something.
Oh,
or
yes.
maybe it was me.
No,
I
it
don't
was
know.
Aaron because
Rocky Mountain High.
they had a choice of 5 songs, and like all the boys picked that
Rocky
song.
Mountain,
so
Rocky
you heard
Mountain,
it
Rocky
over
Mountain.
and over.
So you're like,
Yeah.
and
Here we go again.
I think about how bad it was for us to participate in that. I can't even imagine how bad it was for the parents to have to sit in the audience and listen to that
Same
over and
song
over and
over and
over
over.
again. Oh man. But yeah, I just ran into our friend, I'm so sorry, his name just eluded me, that took over the Mad Dog Center down in Rio. I ran into him at a store here locally, and he said he was buying some things for the Aesthetifed and whatever. And I was like, oh. He's like, yeah, explaining this to people has been a
Yeah.
hoot because they just don't
They don't
they
get
don't
it. Yeah.
know what it is. But yeah, that's our Welsh heritage coming
Mhm.
through. But yeah, you're exactly right. People think that you make it up, that you're
Yeah.
making it up.
Mhm.
Yeah. My husband, he went to Galplis. So, I mean, it's not like he's super far away, but and fairly close to Rio for him to not, I don't know. I was shocked he didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a
well,
thing.
you missed out.
Mhm.
Oh,
Getting up
yeah.
there on stage in your pretty dress.
Oh yeah. I always just thought the funnest part was that you got to like leave early and go like to lunch or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
that was like the bonus.
Right?
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. And I can remember some of my friends and we were all very competitive back in grade school, and they had Superior, which is like the highest, but then there was a Superior Plus.
Oh,
And if you didn't get the Superior Plus,
you weren't it.
oh. So we all vied for this. I mean, you had to sing extra special to get the Superior Plus. And then if you didn't get it, it was like, oh, it's on. It's on. I need to do this again.
And then
That's
even if
funny.
like you didn't remember what your friend or what so and so got, the ribbons were color coded. So
Yeah, it was red or white or whatever, and it was like you didn't have that blue ribbon. You were gonna.
Yes.
It was like devastating.
Uh-huh.
It was embarrassing.
So,
I just don't know how I feel about this whole situation
Yeah.
now that I'm thinking about it.
It's traumatizing.
It was a little bit starting to sweat.
Right.
But no,
Oh, man.
Yeah.
there have been some like it was funny, like some kids and like parents come in for like lunch, and they're all dressed up, and I'm like, oh, I know where you're coming from.
Oh, yeah.
At the brewery, so it's really cute.
Yes.
My daughter will get to do it next year. I'm excited.
And
Who
she'll
knows?
do it though.
Oh,
because
she'll do
she's-
it.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of show you're going to get.
Show. Let's just put it that
You're
way.
going to get a show.
Love
She
that.
is so anxious to get on stage with
Yeah.
with Apple City. So
Like she's raring to go.
She's
She
ready
wants
to
to
go.
go. She
Come
wants
down
to
to
do
the
Annie
rehearsal.
this time.
How old is she?
She's gonna be in first grade. She's getting ready to graduate kindergarten this week.
So she's like what, 5 going on 50?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, walking around. She is always wearing my high heels, walking around the house. I can hear her upstairs. I hear the heels going. And she gets to the top of the stairs. I'm like, take them off because I know she's just going to tumble coming down. But she's,
Little Miss Thing.
oh, yeah. She
Mhm.
loves to dress up and sing and dance.
Yes.
She's something.
Well, she got it honest.
Yeah. She did.
She's going to be one of our helpers at the raffle. So
Yes.
Well, very good. That is awesome. So, okay, let's go back to this special event that you have coming up, the raffle. I literally, as you saw, I purchased my ticket on my phone while we were all
Mhm.
having a chat.
Yeah.
It took me
Very quick.
15 seconds.
We
So,
got Venmo. We got PayPal. You can Facebook pay me. I'll meet you in town for cash, whatever.
come into the Marquee today.
Yeah.
At 5. And
Mm-hmm.
whatever we have left, I'll be glad to sell.
yeah,
Yep.
pay Kim, pay Allison.
Yes.
We promise that your name will get in the bucket.
Yeah, what I've been doing, and I'll send you when we get back home. I'll send you a picture of your ticket
Okay.
that has your number on it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
And we also
it's
have
as easy
a
as that.
couple of our Apple City Players members that have a few tickets left on them. Brittany, I think, still has some tickets.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Chris O'Boyle, if anybody knows the big guy, Chris O'Boyle, he has some.
Love him.
So he'll be glad to sell you some. And Bethany Sayre Penix has tickets.
Okay.
So if you catch one
Any
of
of them.
those 3 out and about, they can help you out also.
Bethany
Mhm.
was just at our event last night, our Pups on the Patio event. Hey,
Aw.
thanks to everybody that came out. It was very
Yeah.
kind of you and support our local furry friends, and also took on a pound dog to
Yeah.
raise for the evening.
Dogs.
There were some great ones there for
Love it.
sure. Adopt.
That's awesome.
Yes, adopt, don't shop.
Yes, all that stuff.
Mhm.
But all right, so okay, back to the reverse raffle thing. So explain how this situation goes again, just so because people are like, "The what?
They want to what?
We're going to sell 200 tickets. They are $20 each. They're all going to go in a drum. You do not have to be present to win, but we really want you to come, so please come. And there's other things going on too. We will draw every single ticket out of the drum,
All 200 of them.
all 200. The very first one, you're going to win $100. And then sporadically throughout, we have other cash and prizes that we're going to be giving away. And then the very last ticket in the drum, the 200th ticket pulled, will win $1,000
Cash.
cash in hand
Cash in hand.
before you leave.
Love that.
So, yeah, and awesome prizes. So if you don't win the $1,000, you could win other things.
Yes.
We got Cincinnati Reds tickets. We have 6 Cents gift card. We have artwork by Matt Wilson, Fleetwood to the Max tickets.
Those Stanley Cups. That
Stanley
everybody wants.
Cups.
You have a Stanley
We
Cup?
have
have
a couple
two.
Stanley Cups.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, an orange one and a yellow one, I believe. Like neon.
Love that.
Yeah.
Can't lose it that way.
Some
Yeah.
of the prizes actually are pictured on one of the posts on our
Mhm.
Apple City Players Facebook page, so you can
Mhm.
get a sneak preview of some of the things.
Oh, okay. Apple City Players, and if you want to buy one of the raffle tickets, does it tell you on the Facebook how to?
Yeah, if you just send
Reach
us a
out.
message, you can on the Apple City Players message, I'll get it and then I'll message you back. I have, like we said, Venmo, PayPal, Facebook Pay, cash, whatever works for you. And then in return, I'll just send you a picture back of your ticket with your number on it. Everybody's given a number, so and your name will be on it too, of course. But when your number is called, then that ticket's out, obviously. And you don't have to buy just one; you can buy more.
You can buy
You
multiple.
can buy however many you want.
Mhm.
But we're like below 50
We're
now.
below 50 now.
Below 50, so we're starting to run out.
Act
So
quickly.
get to it. Yeah, act
Yeah.
quickly. And again, isn't it just the whole point of the matter is you're helping out a wonderful
Mhm.
organization. You're helping out our youth. You're helping out the Marquee. You're helping out so much
Sure.
by doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
And it's just a lot of fun along the way. Like, go and support the Apple City Players because they have a good time, and
Yeah.
it's listen, life's too serious. what they're doing is a gift to you.
You can come and
that
laugh.
You can just go and like chill out for a little bit
Mhm.
and laugh and watch a production.
Yeah.
And obviously, the whole point of this is to help like secure our funds to pay for these things. But it is open to the public. If you don't have a ticket, if you're not coming prepared to buy, please come anyway. You can meet our cast of leading ladies,
Mm-hmm.
find out a little bit about the show. You can see our Youth Artist Award winner receive their award, which is really special to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
You can just hang out because we're expecting a lot of people there. So just come and hang out, even if you're not purchasing anything.
There is food.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
a little bit.
not like
refreshment.
not like food.
refreshments. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
So, so the youth award, I know kind of touched on it, but let's talk about that again, because I think it's just, again, I love what the Marquee stands for and like helping the kids out so much and getting them involved in arts, which again, a lot of communities, the kids don't have that opportunity.
Yeah.
And it can be through music, it can be through acting, it can be through, drawing or painting or whatever. They have all these options, but
Yeah.
talk about the youth award winner again.
Yes, well, we put out a post that this is our first annual award, and it was a $500 prize, which by today's standards is not a lot. So we are wanting to grow that program.
Mm-hmm.
But every little bit helps right now.
Mhm.
Whether you're going to go on to college or whether you're going to go into the trades or whatever you need it for. So we ask all area outgoing seniors to submit us an essay as to how the performing arts has affected your life.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever kind of performing arts that is, whether it's on stage, behind stage, crew people, marching band, vocalist, writers, anything like that. And we had several essays submitted, and we had to set aside one evening for the board to just kind of sit and read them and decide how are we going to pick between all of these kids, because
They're all so good.
yes, and they're involved
So
in such a
well
variety.
spoken too.
There's,
Mhm.
don't you feel like kids are so much more mature than we were? Like
100%. Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yes, very well spoken. But this essay just kind of stood out a little bit, and
Mhm.
it really touched us, and we are like, wow, it's
I cried. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
cried.
yeah,
It was really good.
it was good.
Yeah.
They were all
But not to take away from the other ones, because it was tough. They were all very good.
Yeah, I don't want to
Very
be on
good.
that committee next year where we have to decide.
That was hard.
You're like, I
I
resigned
like,
from
yeah, I
the
resigned.
picking the
Yes.
kids committee.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah. And but it is open to all of the area, not just Jackson,
Mhm.
Wellston, Oak Hill, anybody from our listening area, or and even performance wise or
Mhm.
set wise. We've had kids, Ella Willett,
Yeah.
Luke Davis, Adrian Sharp. I know there's others, but the kids that have gone through the drama programs and things at the high school and now have kind of absorbed into our program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and this is the thing. Like, if you're graduating high school and you're like, oh no, now
Yeah,
what?
now
like,
what?
I
Yeah.
And I still want
We
to
have
do
a home
this.
for you.
Mhm.
yeah,
Like-
of course you can just transition over, or you can be part of it even before high school's over, or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Luke Davis is actually in another production. He's in Leading Ladies this time around. So
Awesome.
it's his second.
This will
Is
be
it-
a second with us.
With
but
us, yeah.
I think he did a lot of the high school ones. So
And there are no, like we said in our post, where people were asking, like, what are you looking for? What age? And really, Luke is playing like a 60-year-old man, 70-year-old man.
yes, he's playing.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
again, it's acting.
Yeah, it's acting. But his voice is so incredible.
Yeah.
When
It's
we
that-
get him all done up and his bald cap or whatever we're going to do with him, oh, man.
Mhm.
His voice, it just makes it. He's so good.
Yes. Yeah.
See,
I'm
and
excited for him.
you too can get involved. How do people get involved with Apple City Players if they want to do so?
Yeah, so our Facebook page, reach out to us, or we have a membership meeting every year that you can come to. But we're always accepting new people. If you want to come be stage crew or help with props, help with costumes, audition, whether you want to be on stage or not, we'll find a place for you. We got lots of stuff.
And I think that that's the main thing. And even with high school productions and all of that, people don't understand that there's so much stuff behind the scenes. Like, if you
Mhm.
are like, I just don't have the confidence to like get on the stage and
Mhm.
perform. I just don't, or I want to dip my toe in the water, but I don't
Right.
necessarily
Yeah.
want to like jump right in. There's so much other stuff. There's lighting and sound and
Mhm.
all
have
of this stuff.
One person that literally just sits there with the playbook during rehearsals, and like if somebody is absent and we don't have an understudy or whatever, they will read that part or they will help prompt lines. So you don't even have to be physical
Mhm.
to be involved in that. You could do that. We have a play reading committee, so you just read scripts and you think, hey, I think this should be one that we take a vote on. So
Okay.
there's something for everybody.
Mhm.
But yeah, come to the raffle, meet all of
Yeah.
the members.
All of the
and
board members there.
Board members will be there,
And see the marquee if you haven't.
Mhm.
And there's a really cool exhibit in there right now in the
Yes.
gallery. Can you talk about that for a minute?
yes, that is Healing Minds Through Art, and these art pieces, I believe it's Holzer Assisted Living, and all the pieces are for sale, very reasonably priced. The artists themselves are either people with dementia or dealing with dementia issues, from my understanding, and they're really, really special art pieces.
Mhm.
And I know that Josie Rader
Uh-huh.
had brought a group of people in, and they've had a couple openings, and some of the artists were there and showing off their artwork, and it's something that I think everybody needs to come and see, and they're really proud of it. We're proud of it. It's a good exhibit. It's going to be running through the end of this month, I believe.
Yeah, so get out, check it out. And here's the deal, like with that even, that's something else the marquee, featuring, but so art therapy is really a thing. Like
Mhm.
my cousin majored in art therapy. I'm like, you did what? Like, what is that? And then so I found out about
Mhm.
that. It's really, really cool. But everybody's mind doesn't work the same. And if you are, experiencing dementia issues or something like that, and you can use art as an outlet, um, so be it.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah,
How cool is that?
Mm-hmm.
that is cool.
Yeah.
They're very pretty too.
Yeah, they
I
are.
came through during the sidewalk market that we have in town, and I went in and looked at them, and they're really pretty. Some really
Yeah.
good ones in there.
Absolutely so. And you can purchase that as well. But so again, Marquee Open, you can come in and see Kim
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
from noon to 5. And that is what? Tuesday through
Wednesdays, and Saturdays, I'll be there. And then on Thursdays and Fridays, Dorothy Riepenoff will be in there to help you.
Okay, so Tuesday through Saturday.
Yes.
If you want to see Kim, you have to come certain days.
Come buy the rest of these tickets.
Yeah, come by the 49 or whatever now that I bought one.
Yeah.
Or 40 whatever is left. No, that is so cool. And what we have a few minutes left here. I'm not going to let you leave because I'll have to sit here and talk to myself. What's been like each one of you, your coolest experience or most memorable moment or
Oh,
whatever? Whether it be funny or
Listen,
ridiculous.
I have to say it. So not me, but going back to Brittany. She was in a play. Which one was it? It was
Moon Over Buffalo.
Moon Over
Yes.
Buffalo, which
Yes.
she did an incredible job. I told her this the other day too, but there was one night she was performing, and you just get so into it, and she had to get on Doug's character, and I don't remember what Doug's George. His name was George, and she was supposed to be, she played an old woman. She was supposed to be like George, and getting on him, and it was live. It was whole audience full of people, and she was like Doug, and she yelled at him. It lives rent free in my head. I think about it at least once a week. I'm not kidding. It was the funniest thing. I mean, she was getting on him, but she called him Doug. And going back to the ad-libbing thing, he ad-libbed something, to the effect of,
Oh, now you're getting
going senile or something like that, and we just played on it. And she started laughing, and she just ran off the stage. It was the funniest thing. I loved it.
Oh my God, I need to
it.
see a video of that.
Oh my gosh, I loved
Never
it.
know what's going to happen.
It was so
live
funny.
on stage.
You don't know. You don't know. But
That story I can't tell.
But not me. That was my favorite part. But I really enjoyed Mousetrap. I thought Mousetrap was fun. That was our first. She directed that one, and that was our first. Drama. It wasn't necessarily a comedy. There were a couple funny parts.
Yeah.
But It was like a murder mystery. I liked that one a lot.
Yeah, that was a
That
good
one was
turnout.
fun.
I really enjoyed Jules's version of Misery.
Yeah.
I loved that take, and
It was so
that
artistic.
one,
Yeah.
I think that one pretty much sold out every night.
Yeah.
So, that was something different, which is another throwback to there's always an audience for something, whether it's something like a Misery or something like a comedy or something like a children's theater. So
It scares me that we're all sick and twisted enough to go watch Misery.
Right.
What is it saying about our community? Her dark version of
Yeah.
This is so funny. Jules is like, I'm doing a dark version of Misery, as if it's not dark,
Dark
enough,
enough.
as it is. We're gonna do an even darker version of it. Cool.
Well, the Leading Ladies is actually going to be our 15th production.
Okay.
So at the raffle, we have a slideshow that's going to be playing out in the gallery and near the box office. So there's a lot of still pictures, highlights from all of these shows. So a little behind the scenes and some on stage and some of the rehearsal process and script reading. And so, it's,
Love
it's going to run on a loop. So
I would
if you're
say
an alumni, come and see how we captured you in the slideshow.
Yeah.
Right.
I would say another one of my favorite parts of this whole thing is, you become like a family, like you become best friends and you're together all the time. And you get to the point where you do the play so many times over and over and over again that things that were once funny, we're not laughing at anymore. And so, because we've heard it a million times, but then it gets to the point where something as simple as you walk over and you open the door and somebody that's not on stage is standing on the other side of that door that the audience can't see, and they're doing something so ridiculous to try to make you break
Just to mess
character.
with you.
Yeah.
We're talking to you, Race McLaughlin.
Race, yes.
Race.
He's always
Would
back
you
there.
Even.
Him and Bethany. Bethany cracks me up. Or,
Cindy
even like
Stifler was bad about
Oh
that.
yeah.
if you're carrying around something, or like in Mousetrap, I had to go over to the desk and there was pen and paper there. And the stuff that was written on that notebook, the pictures that were drawn, and you can't break character because you have a whole audience full of people. But it's just,
I can only imagine.
those are the things that I love. Like, it makes it fun.
It does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just mess with each other. It's great.
Yeah, it's funny.
Listen, life's too short to not have fun along the way, right?
We have a good time. Yeah.
Well, good. Well, do you girls have anything fun planned for? Can you believe it's Memorial Day weekend already?
No, I can't.
Like what?
I can't believe my nephew's graduating high school. It's just, where did time go?
It's
crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, so that's our plans for this weekend, graduation stuff.
Yeah,
Awesome.
graduation and
Yeah.
family and all of that. It is unbelievable how much the graduations are going on, and it
Mhm.
all is like in like a week or two period,
Yeah.
whether it be college or preschool or whatever.
Right.
Yes, kindergarten, like preschool
have
graduation. This
My
a whole
nephew,
thing?
my nephew's graduating preschool, and then my daughter's graduating kindergarten, and then my cousin's graduating high school. Like, boom, 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 3 days in a row.
Yes.
So we have 3 this
It's a
week.
busy week.
Lots of all the
Uh,
stuff, all the graduations.
Crazy.
Very cool. Well, we have a couple of fun fairs and festivals going on this weekend. Don't forget the Oak Hill Festival of Flags will be down in the village of Oak Hill. Lots of great things going on down there. And there's some of the featured entertainment. The Twilights will be there Friday. They always have really good entertainment down there.
Yeah.
Friday from 7 to 10. Of course, all of this is free as you go down. And then our good buddies from Open Rail will be Sunday, May 26th. And that is 11 a.m. and 12:45 p.m. And before that, you can go and eat pancakes. So
Ooh.
isn't that pancake day? Wait, let me make sure I didn't screw that up.
I love
Maybe
pancakes.
pancake day's Monday. Yep, Monday.
Oh.
Listen, but it's
you
a
can still go-
festival,
yeah.
festival and food.
So there's tons of because they say the concessions open at 10 a.m. So
The
again,
cinnamon
go
rolls.
get something to eat. Check out Open Rail there on Sunday as well, and lots of fun things. And then, of course, the Feast of the Flowering Moon is going on, and that is a really, really. I had never been until a couple of years ago.
Oh, it's
Mhm.
a fun.
I
festival.
enjoyed the heck out of
Yeah.
it.
So when I was Apple Festival Queen
So I
back
was
in
going to bring that
2009,
up. Yeah.
we went to all these festivals, and that was one of my favorites. That one and the Strawberry Festival, Londonderry Strawberry Festival. Those were my two favorites, but I really enjoyed Feast of the Flowering Moon.
And it is a way to celebrate the Native American culture in a tasteful manner. I hope.
Yeah.
But they have tons of like Native American dancing and of vendors galore. Like, and it is in the park in Chillicothe. And if you have never, and that was like one of my favorite parts too, is I'd never really gone down in that park before.
Oh, yeah.
It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So that will be this coming weekend as well. Friday, Saturday, and I think Sunday. Yeah. And they'll have a car show, I believe I saw. Yeah, at noon on Saturday. That's on Water Street. They have all kind of great great music, and I believe Total Media will be there as well. Both places if we can. And just a lot of stuff. Oh, pretty baby contest. You could enter that baby.
Got to take the baby down there.
Gotta take the baby. I think there's wait, that's Saturday. Let's see when the Oak Hill one is. Maybe you can enter both.
Hey.
We'll have to get you some fancy Saturday and nope, they're both Saturday. Oh wait. Well, you've got from 10 to 11:30 to get from one spot to the next.
Let's sign her up.
It's there.
Miss Delilah. Take her
Love
out.
that. Absolutely. Put a big old bow
On her head, yeah.
Tape it too. Does she have hair?
She does, but I can't really clip anything in there yet.
Oh my gosh, I have to tell this story. There was a baby in the brewery the other day, and I was talking with her parent because she was a doll, and they asked if we had avocados, which we did, because they're like, it's just her favorite. She just loves it. So we diced up an avocado for her, and I mean, her face when she saw it, and she's 8 months old, and she was just like,
so excited,
so happy, and she was eating it, and she was just laughing and grinning, whatever. And I was like, wait, and I looked up, and her mom has 8 months old these like Princess Leia like buns going on, like on the top of her head. She was like, she's got so much hair. And it was the cutest thing. And she had like these big old buns right here. And she's like, I have to put them up because when she eats the avocado, she goes
puts them in her hair.
But it's so fun to watch the babies grow up and all that too. So that's just a sidebar of fun that I get to have every day amongst all the other craziness. But yeah. So babies are fun. So. All right. Well, girls, I want to thank you so much for coming in today and spending your morning with us. And
thank you for having us.
I hope that you all will take the opportunity to buy one of these tickets, $20 to win 1,000 or a bunch of other prizes that are worth well over $20, I promise. So get on out there. I mean, you win a Stanley Cup. That's what, I don't know what those are, like $60 or something. They're crazy how much they cost. So I don't know, Hayden, how much does a Stanley Cup cost? $60. Yeah.
Yeah, we got two.
Yeah. So our sweet Hayden came back to fill in for the day, so we appreciate that. And he's getting ready to graduate. So what are you doing this weekend, Hayden?
Enjoying the weekend.
Do you have any special plans? Like, I mean, you're going to graduate this weekend from high school, from JHS.
Nothing planned, but I really want to go kayaking soon, so I'll probably try to do that.
You want to go what?
Kayaking soon.
Oh, kayaking. Hey, you can do that at the Feast of the Flowering Moon.
Yes.
There you go.
Because they have that beautiful lake there at the park, and you can rent kayaks. So, see, you can kill two birds with one stone. See, I planned your weekend for you. You're welcome. All right. Well, we do have to get out of here for the day. We thank you, ladies, for coming in. Please get those tickets for Apple City Players for the reverse raffle. It's win-win. You have the opportunity to win a ton of great prizes and also help out Apple City Players with their sets, with their licensing, all of the great things that they are planning along the way to entertain us, the community. So.
Yes.
All right. Have a great weekend or great day, and we'll be back here tomorrow with several different guests. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Thank you.